Well, good morning, Bills Mafia. It is week 18 of the National Football League season, the final week of the National Football League season, the 17th game, and it all comes down to this: the Bills versus the Jets. Today, the Bills go for their second straight division title, which they have not done since the early 90s. They get to face the Jets, their arch rivals, and a team they beat earlier this season handily. The only thing is, as I tell people, never underestimate a division opponent. The Jets aren't running for the bus. Last week they almost beat Tampa Bay. I'm sure they're looking to, show what they've got in the offseason. They really probably want to ruin the Bills' chances of getting that division title, because I don't think the Bills will get the division title if they lose today. From what I understand, the weather is going to be iffy today in Orchard Park, but nothing like awful, not like the New England game. I hate to remember that, but anyway. Back to the Bills. They're going to be without F.A. Obata, on their defensive line. Emmanuel Sanders is questionable with a knee. He'll probably be out. And probably his last regular season game with the Bills. He was on a one-year deal. I don't think they'll renew that with the emergence of Gabriel Davis and Isaiah McKenzie. So I think... I'm looking forward to a Bills win today. Hopefully they correct some things from last week. Hopefully Josh doesn't throw 3 interceptions again. We don't want to see that. Even though they won last week, that was a sore spot with me. You cannot continuously turn the ball over. You want to be going into the playoffs on a strong note, and that did not help. But the win did. That being said, today, I see the Bills winning 31-14. I think the Bills will be hyped for this game. I think they'll be ready. This is not a trap game, quote unquote, a trap game, because everything's on the line here as far as playoff positioning. Another thing, speaking of playoff positioning, they cannot get the number 2 seed. They can't get the number 1 seed. Kansas City won yesterday, so even though that game was a lot closer than I thought it was going to be, they did win. So they're going to be at least the number 2. They might be number 1 if Tennessee loses to Houston, but I don't see that happening either. So the Bills can get the number 3 if Cincinnati loses to Cleveland, which can happen. Cincinnati's been kind of up and down this season, kind of like the Bills, but they are probably looking to do the same thing the Bills are doing. I'm looking at the Bills being the number 4, unfortunately. I don't see Cleveland being Cincinnati unless we get that miracle like Cincinnati gave us a few years back. Although I'm not counting on it. Like I said, Cincinnati is a really good team. This is going to be an interesting playoff race. Last year we finished with the number 2 seed. We probably could have had we beaten Jacksonville. Had we not laid the first half egg against Tampa Bay. But that being said, again, like I said, I think the Bills will win 31-14. Not a contest today. As always, go Bills. See you in the playoffs.